recording.
All right, so we're here with Mr. ElTechRikaño, Mr.
Yeah.
Alex, and our good friend Jamie. What's up, fellas?
What's
And
going on?
Man, I should really start making bloopers for videos and streams. It would be freaking hilarious as hell. Let me tell you guys. I mean, what we had to go through just now, that was some crazy ass bullshit. But nonetheless, we're here. We're using StreamYard today. We're using StreamYard today for this video because, well, our schedules suck. And I mean, these two live closer together than I do from them. So, you guys would have to cross town to come over here, which one day you guys will. I promise you guys that right now. You guys are gonna be on either side of me on the table.
I'll pick up Alex. Be like, let's go, Alex.
Shoot. We should though. Honestly, it'd be cool to do a stream all together in this same room. I would have to get another microphone because this is the only microphone I have. I'm a one-man show, so I don't need many microphones. Or Alex, you can just bring that one that you have right there.
Guess so. Or a snowball.
Screw that. So, yeah, guys, we like to have a little bit of fun. But I wanted to get the subject at hand here and talk about what iPhone to get this holiday season. Now, you guys know that the holiday season is approaching fast, and there's a lot of deals out there for different phones. And we're going to talk about, which ones to get. I already know what I'm going to say and probably what my friend Jamie's going to say. Alex over here, he might go to a completely different level. So I don't know. I mean, just judging before the whole thing started here. Yeah. So I'm going to let you guys start first. Let me know what you guys want. I don't know who wants to go first here, but go ahead.
Alex?
Let's see.
Jamie's just like,
second.
Alex?
I'm on the bottom, okay? He's next to you.
I'm the co-host now.
True that.
Yeah.
What iPhone to buy? Right? So
yeah,
we've got I would point out the iPhone 11 because it's still the iPhone XR was the thing. Now it's not the thing. It's the thing, not the thing.
The thing. Yeah.
Thing. It was yesteryear. So now the iPhone 11 because Apple pointed, just what?
Dude,
I do agree. Screw the XR and let's go to 11, which makes sense because it's it's a generation
new technology, new cameras, and everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, and then because the 11 brought the what is it, the W1 chip? Was it that or was it 8? Yep. So it's better.
Yep.
The XR didn't have that, so I would go for that. I would say that the next one would be the 12 because it has 5G, but the battery sucks on it. So you're better off with a 13, but you get the large bezel that goes down, but is cut short on the top.
See that's what I gotta say. That's what I kind of regret not waiting for, because shortly after I got my 12 Pro, which is the recommendation that I would get, because here's the thing: 12 Pro battery is okay. I mean, it could be better, but as far as like size and pricing goes, 12 Pro is the way to go, because honestly, I really love the cameras. Now, like I said, I should have waited for the 13 because the 13 series just knocks it out of the park. And especially if you guys want the mini versions, dude, don't get the 12 mini. Go for the 13 mini. That's all I got to say. Because honestly, the 12 mini, the battery is just horrendous. The 13 mini, man, I saw comparisons between both, and I'm just like, wait, what? It's crazy. So congratulations to Apple for actually doing something right for once in your life. But Jamie here has always been
I-
an Android fan, and he's coming to
I was
Apple.
born
so...
into it. I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, listen, man. Welcome to the family. Welcome to
I
the
have to
good
say,
side.
it's
That's what I like to
I
say
should.
about people who go from Android to iPhone. Welcome to the good side. If you guys are on Android, you guys are on the dark side. Sorry, not sorry. No, I gotta say, there
I
are
mean,
some Androids out there
I like it.
that are
It's
good, but
I like it. I've had iPhone before. It's not like I've never had iPhone ever. You know what I mean? I have gone. This was way back. I've had like the 6, the SE. I just felt at that time the battery was just I just felt like you couldn't use it much. You know what I mean? You were on it for 20 minutes and you're already at 20% battery. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But I have to say, now that I got the 12 Pro Max, I really forgot to put it on the charger the other night.
I'm talking
woke
about
up,
the 12 Pro.
still
This guy's
had
got the 12 Pro
60%.
Max.
Yeah, fat fingers. If you got fat fingers, the typing, the screen, it gives you bigger screen.
Meanwhile,
I
like it. Meanwhile, I hold the 12 Pro Max, and I feel like I have an iPad mini in my hand. Like, what the heck, man?
I mean, if you can go 13 Pro Max, go 13 Pro Max.
One thing that
I'm not a tech guy. I've seen reviews on the 13, and it looks amazing. I was going to get this 13 Pro Max, like Taylor has told in the previous video. I was going to get it, but they're on back order. And knowing me as a past Android user, if I had to wait too long, I would have just canceled it and was like, nope, I'm good, done. But I did the smart thing and went, hey, well, they have the 12 Pro Max. There's a slight difference between both. I'll go to 12. That's
true that, man. True that. I gotta tell you,
it's doing me wonders.
I told you. I gotta tell you, man. I told you so. I told you so. And one thing that I keep telling people, if you have one product, you can't do it justice. You really can't. You have to have some products in the Apple ecosystem to really enjoy what Apple is and what Apple does. Me especially. And I've had, if you guys watch my previous video talking about MacBooks, we talked about it. If you get a MacBook, if you have an iPhone and you get a MacBook, the experience is so much better for people who are in school, at work, whatever, who do videos, who do whatever it is. It's just so much better. Listen, I keep saying this. I really hope Windows does something. Windows and Android do something to work together, because honestly, like, man, you guys are missing out. Sorry, not sorry. Again, like, that's just how it is. That's just how it is.
Definitely.
Definitely. One thing that I do want to say is, when getting these phones, you guys gotta definitely check out the storage of the device. So there's different tiers, and I'll put them on screen here for you guys. But there's different tiers, and that can change the pricing on things. So if you go for the highest, which is like 256, you guys will be paying over $1,000 for sure. Now you guys. I've always said this. There's a lot of people out there that don't like to do it, but honestly, I would suggest, if you can't pay full price, then get monthly. Like, honestly, it's the best thing that you could do.
That's what I did.
Another thing is, and I told Jamie this, go on to Apple Trade-In website and see if your phone, whether you have an iPhone or Android, see if your phone is on that list and trade it in, because you can get a new device for cheaper if you do that. That's what I suggest people do. Alex,
I
you did
wish I
that.
could have done that.
I did that, yes, with the iPhone SE. I got at the
Bro,
time it was
I can't
$45
even.
for
I
it.
can't even.
So now it's probably like 20 or less. So, but that was something. And I got
$15.
Shoot,
but
shoot. I listen, man. That's
but
crazy. That's
I mean
crazy.
the what is it? The oh god. Um just how the margin on the iPhones are just large, and then the margin on the not the margin, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
it's just it lasts longer on the iPhone than it does on an Android phone. You know, just you can sell an iPhone for a good amount, but sell an Android phone a year later for less than half. Sometimes you have to do that in order, because it just doesn't hold its value. It's just
yeah,
unfortunate because
yeah,
some Android phones are really they're just nice looking and performing ones, but just
yeah.
don't get that, don't hold the same
One,
value as an iPhone. It really doesn't. I don't
one
know
thing
if
I gotta
Google
say,
will change that, but
yeah, I hope so. One thing I gotta say is like, honestly, um, and I've said this before, as long as you get software updates, you're fine. You don't have to upgrade. That's the one thing I really like about Apple. Yes, it's annoying that sometimes you get bugs and stuff, and things go slower than others when you update the software. But it's the most important thing, and especially if you get security software updates, man, you guys got to do that. Like honestly, don't hold back on that. Security updates are very important. I'm not gonna get into that because I've gotten into that in past videos and streams. And like the one thing that I really love about iPhone for me is the fact that um the software updates, they go forever.
mhm.
I dude, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think even like the iPhone 7s are still getting updates still. iPhone
Yeah,
6
it's
Plus is
still
still getting updates.
yes,
So you
iPhone
guys can see that.
SE.
My
Right.
my sister and
Yep,
her fiance, they have the iPhone 8, the 8 Plus, and they still get software updates.
yep.
Yeah.
Also, I
I mean,
Right.
think
they're
the
at
point.
they're at 15.1, but and we're sitting at the 12 and 13 have the 15.1.1, but it's really the 15.1.1 only increases what call drops. So
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
they're not really missing anything. You know what I mean?
No.
Yep.
No.
I
So
never had a problem with my phone dropping calls. I just
But that
updated it just to update it.
exactly. But that's the one thing about Android that I really didn't like. And I'm sure it's gotten better now. But I felt like when I had Android, like 8 years ago, whenever the Samsung Galaxy S3 was out. Um, honestly, seriously, but I felt like there was no software updates. Now I'm hearing that they're getting better, but like honestly, Android, you guys got to get going on that. That that's what I have to say about that because honestly, especially security updates, those are the most important. And I
mhm.
really feel like Apple and Android, Apple just has the advantage to that.
Another thing to point out, if you want to trade in your Android phone or even older iPhone for a newer iPhone like the 11 that I pointed out that Apple, is selling currently, you literally you can trade in your Google Pixel 3a that was from a couple years ago for
Mhm.
$50. It goes way
Yep.
down. It goes from the Galaxy, and again from the Pixel 3a up to the Pixel 5, the Galaxy S8, $50, up to the Galaxy Note 20, up to $385. That depends on the condition of it. And then the iPhone 6s, way up there, up to the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So you can, that's a good amount of the Galaxies and the Pixels and stuff like that. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
If you have any of those, trade it in. It's something off.
It really
up to the next
is. It
one.
really is.
And it's only, I believe it's only $499 for the iPhone 11. So if get a couple, get $70 or 30 or something off, it's a really
Yeah,
good deal. Do it. You get a new iPhone
Mm.
instead of
exactly. And so to wrap it up here, like honestly, when getting an iPhone, you don't need the latest and greatest because
Oh, you know.
honestly,
No.
like even the iPhone 11 in 2021 is a really great phone. Just again, like I said, look out for pricing and the different specs and everything, whatever you guys want. I know that there's a lot of people out there, such as myself, that love the new and improved cameras and all that. So if you want that, then you're gonna have to spend a lot of money. But if you don't care for that kind of thing, then honestly, like I said, iPhone 11 is for you. But
Even go ahead. Sorry.
go ahead, man.
Even a iPhone 11 Pro or Pro Max, that
Yep.
had, that the Pro Max has the battery. You might need to get it changed through Apple, but I mean, you get a good battery. I mean, that was what the best performing iPhone ever
Yes.
at the time, with the
Yes.
battery, and that's it.
If
That
I
was
had enough
incredible.
money, I would have gotten the Pro Max. But
Hmm.
again, with that size, man, I don't know.
But back then,
People like Jamie over here that are used to big
Yeah,
phones,
yeah.
but
Because I
me,
had
yep.
I had the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. That thing was huge.
Wow.
It was huge.
I can't imagine. I do have the Galaxy S20 5G here, even if I don't use 5G, whatever. I use 5G, obviously.
yeah,
Um, but I think it was a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, and it just drained. I mean, yeah, 5G drains it. You know what I mean? But I mean, the optimization in the iPhone 12 doesn't have the greatest battery, and as isn't as efficient as a 13 now because it has a better modem for it and a little bigger battery life.
yeah.
But the Galaxy, I would think with a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, it would just hold up, and just it kind of disappointed me because I had the Galaxy S7 before, and that had a 3,000 milliamp hour battery, and it sucks now even worse. Obviously, it's old, but
Yeah,
it's for just a 1,000 increase from many years ago. I don't know, kind of disappointed me. I mean, uh, you know. I don't know. I mean, it has an OLED, it has a quad 8, was it 2K screen, and then
Nope.
has has a bigger screen, so I
Which,
get it,
which
but it
that's
kind
here.
of, yeah,
Android, they have better screens than us, but we're getting there slowly. We're getting there slowly, I think.
You know,
What it,
slow,
do you notice?
slowly.
Do you notice the difference between your Android and iPhone screen? Like, do you care about that kind of thing, Jamie?
Um, Not really. I don't really see a notice of it. The only thing that I
you
Yeah,
did
haven't,
not like about the Androids, well, I should say Samsung because that was all like Samsung, the
right.
Galaxies and stuff. I didn't like the curved screen.
Oh
I
yeah. No,
was
no, no,
not a
no,
big
no.
fan of that. That
No,
was
no.
just new.
hmm
The navigation bar too. Like if you're gonna sit there and say you're gonna use the whole phone, the whole screen, you're really not because you have the navigation bar. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
Apple uses the whole thing. You swipe, that's boom,
hmm
done. You know what I mean? They did.
Exactly.
I have to say they did do a choice about swiping, which I did when I knew I was going to Apple. I while I was waiting for my phone to come in, I did set it on the Android for swiping. So I had to learn because if I were just to get an iPhone, I'm like, wait, how do I go back? How do I close my windows? How do I, you know what
Right.
I mean? So it's like I
Right.
had to get my.
Right.
Luckily, they were able to put that feature into the Samsung, so I was able to use it. So when
hmm
when I switched over to Apple, I would already
So
get the gist of it.
So Jamie,
And I would
tell
like
us,
to
would
say,
you go back to
never
Android?
say never. What was that?
So tell me, would you go back to Android?
I don't think so. I spent too much money on Apple. And again, like I would love to tell you, I want to warn the people out there, okay? If you are going to follow my footsteps and go from Android to Apple,
Well, I'm at 1%.
be
So
aware. And if you like it, be aware because you're just gonna spend. I've spent too much money. I got the phone, earbuds. Now I'm getting a watch. It's ridiculous, ridiculous.
Yeah, so make
Once
sure
you
you
go,
guys
it's a slippery slope.
exactly.
Yep. The next thing would be, which I didn't show, would be getting a
Right.
USB-C. Getting a
I got 1%.
USB-C. Go ahead.
I got 1%. So hurry up.
Oh, 1%.
All right.
All right. USB-C to Lightning cable. If you've got a Samsung, I don't know if you have another Android or not, and this could do with another Android, but you can download Smart Switch, and from here you can transfer to an iPhone, from a Samsung to an iPhone, or back and forth, which is really cool. Didn't know that, but now anyone who's doing that can do that, and it'll be much easier instead of trying to download all the apps manually or trying to yeah, that's pretty cool.
I would
Yeah,
say use
that's
the
it.
wire, like you said.
Use the
Use the
wire like
wire.
right now. So much better than Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
obviously. And another thing
I
is,
regret not doing that.
so and I just found that, I just reminded myself that after you did the switch. So I was like, oh, come on, that sucks. But another one would be the hardware on Android. You have to, Apple improves it just slightly, even though it's a big margin between Androids, against Android's hardware, because the A50, the A13, the A14, the A15, whatever is going to come after, is just eons faster and better than what Android on that other side. Now with the Apple Monster.
We lost them.
Where's Apple? Where is he? Where's Mr. Apple? He's gone. But with the hardware on Android side, I believe that's going to change, but I don't know how much for the Snapdragon side. It's going to be the Snapdragon 8 S8, something like that. It's going to be, or a Series 8. It's going to Gen 1. It's going to be the Snapdragon Gen 1 or 8 Gen 1 or whatever it's called. I forgot. Hey, you're back. What's up?
Back.
Okay, we're still recording, so we're good. So if you guys want
to, yeah.
So
I honestly was surprised that it did when you left. I'm like, wait, it's still recording, and he's gone. Oh, okay.
So with the
sorry about that, guys. My MacBook decided to die on me.
So with the Snapdragon that's coming in with Gen 1 is going to be probably one of those. I don't know how great it's going to be. I don't know how fast it's going to be. But I mean, the hardware on Apple, the A14, the A50, it's just eons faster. I don't know if the other company, the Snapdragon, the Exynos, and then you get the Google one, which is, I believe, a Snapdragon but modified. I think I've heard that. I don't know. With the Tensor core, but just Apple's just eons ahead. There's no competition there. Still,
I love it when Android fans say that they're eons ahead with certain things, which I mean, in some cases they are, but
in software, yes, because it'll be Apple with hardware, Android or other markets software.
Right
so
there,
it's
buddy.
like
Right there.
you can't be even. You gotta be. You're like this.
So
it's like two. It's it's unfortunate. It's like, but if you had a perfect smartphone, then what would be competition? What would be the difference if you had a perfect smartphone? nothing, just the
There's
hardware and just the stop the cameras and whatever.
yeah, exactly.
You
We
know.
should have just gone live with this. This is 25 minutes long. But
We could have. We could have.
I know.
So, but you'd
I'm
have to have.
surprised you didn't think of that, to be honest.
No, I kind of did, but I didn't want to destroy the YouTube algorithm with my live streams. So
But
yeah, and
but
I'm like running
That's fair.
short.
That's fair.
I'm running short on time because
Yep.
StreamYard gives you a limit on how much you can use for streaming and stuff.
all right.
And since I use it for a lot of stuff, recording videos and whatnot, yeah, I'm running out of time, and it's like, damn, can't believe it, but we're good, man. If you guys want to, wrap up your thoughts and stuff, we can do that.
Let's see.
All I gotta
I'm
say
not.
is never say never.
Yeah.
Out of
And I'm not-
my experience, never say never.
Exactly.
Another
And
thing. would
listen, and that's
be-
what I keep telling people, and they don't believe me. And it's just like, a lot of people, and I find myself in the trap as well. If I were to go back to Android, I'm sure I'd like the experience now. I mean, I've messed around with Alex's phones. I almost broke it one time, but that's besides the point. Almost broke it with my face, but that's okay. But things get better and the experience gets better over time. I mean, again, I'm sorry, but when people argue over how much the software updates come on iPhone, man, you guys don't know how to appreciate tech and changes. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, if that's what annoys you about iPhone, grow up. That's what I gotta say.
Last thing
Why
I
would that
gotta.
annoy you though?
Oh, go
Because
ahead.
I don't understand how that could annoy someone, because it's like you want a phone that's
Because
going to continue to act up when they could just simply software update it to fix said act up. You know what I mean?
somebody
If
who
you're
speaks
dropping
my
calls
language.
if you're dropping calls 20, all the time, wouldn't you want your software to be updated so you're not
Yeah,
dropping said
exactly.
calls? Or,
Exactly. Exactly.
apps are loading slowly because of it. Like, it's I don't get it. I really don't get it. I love it. It's great. It's that's
I
another
think
thing that
people
I
are
like
just so
about it is
fucking.
software. They
I
always update the software.
Yeah, I think it's just like us. We're just so sucked into the ecosystem with all the products that it's just like, they like what they like, and at the end of the day, that's it.
Yeah.
You like what you like. You're
Yep.
you're accustomed to what you're accustomed to. That's it.
Yep.
And another thing I was gonna say is so get the iPhone SE versus the iPhone or the Galaxy S7 or whatever at the time is the equivalent. iPhone SE still is receiving updates. It's still performing, still like a small little beast it is. And then the iPhone, the Galaxy S7's, it's a beast, but it's showing its age. I mean, I have it show its
Yeah.
age, and it's just slowing down and just
Right.
it needs third party support with the third party with custom ROMs and stuff like that. So really, and and eventually hardware itself just ages with in time, temperature, and just the use. So
Yeah.
makes sense. But I mean, even an iPhone SE can still get, even though it's a small device with a small battery,
Yeah.
still receiving updates. So I mean,
That's awesome.
that's really it. Just take a look at that.
Exactly. But we're running on half an hour video here. I want to thank you guys for coming on and sharing you guys' experience and thoughts on it.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Dude, whether you are an iPhone person or Android person, like I said, just look at what you're getting into and the things that are important. And That's just that. So
do a lot of research.
yes. Make
I
sure
have to say,
you know.
I research everything I do. Research.
That's it, man. That's it. You got to. All right, guys. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.